They told me that I couldn't and I did. They told me that I wouldn't and I win. Fuck a hater and a friend, yeah. Bitch, I'm crazy and on 10. I'm doing everything you plan to do while you still playing pretend, I made a promise to myself I was gonna kill this shit. So here we go, this is the realest shit. And I don't know, might be the realest bitch. Hold up, wait a second, they gon' feel this.
Welcome to DaeBreak Artist Fridays, where we update you about small artists starting here in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and working our way through as much as we can.
I'm big.
The goal is to shine a light on some of the unique artists that are located here in Ypsi or have come from Ypsi. Anyway, we're here with Swagright Toni, who has been in my life now literally since 2020 or 2021?
Yeah.
2020, yeah. We've been working together for a minute now, but go ahead, introduce yourself.
What up, though? I'm Swagright Toni, America's favorite stud. Boy ain't stutter. And I'm in this beach.
So you're a music artist, specifically?
You want the whole intro.
I want everything.
Let's
Tell
go.
me everything. Give me the
Let's
genre.
go.
I need your style. How long have you been doing music? Give me the full rundown.
I'm genreless. I make hip hop majorly, but
Variety.
my last single, I had the whole R&B Detroit stepper vibe. If you want a ballroom, I got that. I got EDM remix to my first single, Cakes.
True.
We went wild
Facts. Heard
with
that
that one in Brazil. They showed me so much love. And let's see. You need some mood music. I got Fake and Problems. You got some real feelings out here. And, if you want to turn up, I got Talk Too Much featuring Paula Frost.
That
You
one
want
was
to turn
fun.
down, I got Dope featuring Pat Too Dope. Shout out Dastardly Kids out here. I make beats. I just dropped a beat tape for Valentine's Day. It's the Universal Love beat tape. It's 5 beats. Every single one is named after one of the 5 love languages. They're all different vibe, different genre. So
It's fun. It's a vibe. I just enjoyed it for myself. So go click and find that one for sure.
and then I'm everywhere the party's at. We at Ziggy's tomorrow night for 734
True.
Saturdays.
I'm gonna be there.
And I got my St. Patrick's Day Depot Town Day Party popping off on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. It's a Sunday. We at 734 Brewery in Depot Town. Turning up. I'll also be at 734 Brewery with my very own Pride Party. We out here. We in these streets. We online. We everywhere you want to be. Come fuck with us. And that's about it.
For sure. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for working with me all this time. That part.
Thank you.
It's been a fucking blessing and a pleasure.
I love having you on the team.
My first question, can you share with us one of your first experiences working within this industry?
In the very, very beginning, I was not an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I had my own web store, but I like to sell out in person as well. So,
It's the merch.
yeah, I was running around Ann Arbor, FC with a backpack full of snapbacks and just getting these artists right. Started styling a few artists. Shout out to Seven Flames. Rest in peace, Seven Flames. He was the first artist I styled. I started working with Spurs the Beat Maker. He was one of my best customers. So that just introduced me to the local hip hop community. Went from there to, a couple artists reaching out to me, liking the way I advertised my own brand and wanted me to work with them on branding. And I went from that to artist management, because I've always been that person that was very inquisitive as far as why is my favorite artist not coming out with a second or third album? What is this label BS? What's that all about? Contracts, details, and all that. And then also we just come from, the Metro Detroit area. So Motown is a thing. And very Gordy Shady. But, shout out to him for making a movement and, making the blueprint for all us independent artists, because that's what he truly did. He had, took the example of Henry Ford and put it into a record label model, and very successful. I'm a fan of so many Motown artists. You could probably hear a little influence in my music.
That's answering one of my questions, so just keep it going.
My
who inspires you? Who are your influences?
Ooh, if you listen to my music, you could tell it's like breadcrumbs all through there. But I mean, my favorite rapper, DMX, again, rest in peace. I'm very much so influenced by the South. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Very much a UGK fan, 3-6 Mafia. The whole era where Atlanta took over with Jeezy and Gucci and, on them Zaytoven beats. So, and then also, an 80s baby, so I got boomer parents who listen to all kinds of stuff. My parents are hippies. So, like, it's anything from, like, Motown to maybe listen to The Who one day, some Bob Marley, some straight Muddy Waters. Like, my dad and my mom all over the place. My mom loved Janet Jackson, so we listened to a lot of the Jacksons from Jackson 5 era all the way up to the, 80s.
Mine's Prince.
Thriller. Prince.
It's me.
Amazing influence.
It's my number one.
All those people who came through the James Brown pipeline and played in the played backup for James Brown, the Bootsy Collinses. I played bass in middle school and high school, so I'm a big fan of Bootsy Collins, and you can hear that influence in my music. I'm real deep with this music. Like, I was made for this.
Oh, well, why'd you choose it?
I didn't choose it. I was made for this.
You were made for it.
Like I said, I started out selling clothes to rappers.
You were telling me a bit of like the storyline of how you got here, but like how did you get to music?
So, boom, 2020 pandemic happened. Like so many artists. Okay, so 2020 pandemic happened. I see an opening. I'm like, everybody at home, it's go time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And the artists I was working with, at the time, they wasn't on the same page. Long story short.
Meanwhile, little old me said, I'm going to start a business too. 2020. Boom.
So,
how we got here.
Yeah. 2020 was a rocky year, but we got through it. And I went in the studio, and this is the story of cakes, y'all. So I wanted to put some music behind the brand. Still selling clothes as I'm doing the management thing. And I decided I'm going to make some music. So I hooked up Pharoah Caesar. Shout out Pharoah Caesar. He's the producer of Case. Shot me a beat pack. Picked that beat. Wrote the hook. I'm like, I'm going to book the studio time. I invited like 6 rappers to come through, sent them all the beat. Everybody confirmed. So I pull up and I'm like, I'm going to get my little John on. I'm just going to do this hook. I'm gonna have them drop some verses. We'll put it out, promote it, boom. Because, I still got all these connections going with the music industry from management. So, day comes. Not one rapper shows up. So,
sounds familiar.
Lay down the verse, waiting for people to come. Nobody showing up. I'm not wasting my time and my money.
Nope. So
I hopped in the booth, freestyled the rest of the song.
Word.
Boom.
Get the work done.
Capes was made. Listened to it back. I'm like, this is not half bad. Let a couple other industry people listen to it. They was like, I could see where you going. It's definitely got a catchy vibe to it, but you could do better. And I felt the same. So I went back in the studio and we just kept on moving with it.
Yep. Word. What's your favorite part about your work as a music artist?
The people.
Mm.
I love just meeting people while I'm performing. Like, I'm not one of those artists who gonna come last minute before I go on stage and then perform, get right off stage, and head straight to the car. I'm there early, kicking it with people, talking to people. After I get off stage, meet me at the bar.
Social energy. You gotta have it.
I mean, that's what
the party comes with you.
I feel like that's what music is all about. It's about love, bringing each other together, and that's what life should be about: love, bringing people together.
Oh yeah.
I mean, or even music is what I meditate to.
Mm-hmm.
Swagright Toni meditation music.
Oh, yeah.
Got a track for that too. Streaming on your favorite streaming platform.
Literally love that. Do you have a favorite song that you've released?
Oh, that's hard.
I'm gonna hit you with a couple of it. I'm gonna make you think a little.
Pop out freestyle.
Okay. Word.
Cause that was just so personal. I made the beat.
Mm-hmm.
I made the beat overnight. I was actually in the hospital that night.
Ooh, yeah.
I made the beat while I was in the hospital. As soon as I left the hospital, I called Mello. Shout out Motor City Mello, Mishka, Beep and Bop Productions, my engineers. Like, I need a session tonight.
Like, look, I got something on me right now. We got work right now. Let's get it going.
We pulled up and we did that.
That's great.
So it's kind of personal. Obviously, I was in the hospital that day, so I was going through some shit, as people do. So,
but you still work through it, clearly.
Always.
It's a big part of the art.
I feel like, I mean, at this point in life, I know what I like. I really love this. I can see myself doing this forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, most people be like, I'm gonna work this job for 30 years and then retire. I could be in music till the day I die and be happy. So, that's where we at.
That's a good level of passion. Hell yeah. What about crowd pleaser, fan favorite? Which one's the favorite to the people?
It's gotta be between Slave House and Talk Too Much. That really gets people hyped, both of those. Slave House so controversial, I kind of hit people off guard with that one.
It works though. It did its job. It does its job.
I mean, it was made. Okay, so story of that. Another story. So I was at work one day. My boss was being a dick. I wrote Slave House in my closet, the hook. Actually, the whole thing. So that was my thing, hiding out in the closet, writing to that beat that I had. And then I reached out, like, who would sound good on this? So I reached out to High Potency. Shout out High Potency. A staple in the Ann Arbor hip hop community.
You may have seen him on my Instagram at least once.
Yep. But I reached out to him, like, you want to hop on this? And he was like, oh yeah, I got something for this. And he definitely came. Ready. He definitely came with it. I appreciate that. But, and then Talk Too Much. I got that beat and it had the hook on it.
Okay.
So I'm like, I could turn this up. So, and then I'm like, this isn't quite complete.
Need something.
Polo Frost.
Oh. Yep.
That's what I need. So that's how that happened. Reached out, made the connection. I've known him for years. I mean, Polo, he's local. So we've seen him go from 0 to 1,000. We've supported him. I mean, obviously not everybody, because my man's got haters, as he should. You ain't doing the right thing if you don't got haters.
Oh, that's something we
But
talked about last episode. It's just like, don't be afraid of the fact that people are gonna like your shit and people are gonna not like your shit.
I love
And
that.
just like,
That's
it
why.
don't matter.
That's the
It's
reason
that's a
why
part
I
of it.
said Slave House is one of the crowd
Yep.
favorites because they love to love it and they love to hate
Yup.
it.
Oh,
I've
of
definitely
course.
been viral on Black Twitter over Slave House. So if you want to be
Views is-
triggered,
Views are views. It gives you numbers. Numbers is money in your
Period.
pockets, which gives you,
plays.
which gets you the momentum you need to continue for the goals,
And
the
that
big picture, the
algorithm,
dream.
boy, that Spotify algorithm, boy.
You were talking about clearly your social skills a
Mhm.
minute ago. So, what other things do you think that you have that make you a good music artist? What other qualities?
I just got a good ear. Like I feel like I have such a broad, what I like to call it, music vocabulary. Like I know
Versatility.
different types of music. Like I said, I grew up listening to different types of music, so I could hear like, no matter what's the
Same.
vibe, I'm like, that's a good song.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit. So I feel like I'm flexible. I can jump on anything. Jumped on that Beyonce remix. You Can't Break My Soul.
You mind if I speak for you a little bit?
Go ahead.
Hardworking. Hello. You won't step down and you're going towards it. You do the work. I've been doing what I do for a little while now, really since 2020. At least as a photographer, but even outside of that, I had seen a lot of different kinds of artists just in my life, and a lot of people don't put in the work. And I talked about that last episode too. But like the reality is like you put in the work, and you've been here and you've been doing it, and like I've seen you get yourself out on the radio. Seen you step out for different locations, for different venues and concerts and different moments. Like you are doing it, and I think that's big.
We out here. Shout out Coalition DJs. And shout out Nerve DJs. We just locked in with Nerve DJs, Dictator DJs. We love the DJ crews. Yeah. This game is all about staying consistent, networking and knowing the right people, staying consistent in your quality of your product, which is your music and your performances, and just overall doing good business, showing love, getting that love back. So that's what I'm out here. Walk it like I talk it.
Hell yeah. What advice do you have for any new or young artists?
Do all those things.
Exactly.
And do your research. Please do your research. Because so many young people feel like all I got to do is go to the studio, get this beat from the producer, record a song, shoot a video, upload it on YouTube, make a clip for all the socials, and then place an ad, and then boom, I'm going to make it.
No.
And it's a long road. You'll be out the game in 6 months if you think that's what it is.
You'll be out the game in a week if you think that's what it looks
No,
like.
because people going to hype your head up.
Depends
They'll
on,
tell you the
depends.
hottest shit ever for 6 months.
Depends on
And then
your
they
luck.
be like, when your next shit coming out?
I think that depends on your luck, because sometimes the internet don't hit like that. Some people, it
See,
don't.
and that's
You
the
post it,
other
you
thing.
get 2
Do
views.
not rely on the internet.
Yeah, that's my
It's
point.
people in Washington marching right now because they make a living on TikTok and they about to shut TikTok down.
Yeah.
Do not rely on the internet. Keep yourself multiple streams of income. You need to have merch. You need to have streaming, subscriptions, whatever you can do to get this money, get it.
One of the first things that I think that I learned as a content creator was having to evolve as the platforms are. So like if you see one that's going to fall off, you need to make sure you're on the one that's compatible with the same kind of content and you already have views and your traffic is flowing there.
Don't depend that they about to keep sending you a check. Even though you're getting a check from them right now, don't depend they're going to keep sending you that money.
Make sure that you're multiple income streams. It's the whole point. You got to be on all of these platforms and doing your best to get monetized on all these platforms if you're trying your best to do content creation, especially if you're doing it full time. And that's, I guess, how I got here, to be able to do it full time. I'm not gonna say, like, earlier I said I was broke. I'm not broke. Like, I make it. I'm fucking working. That's the whole point. And you gotta, every day. I think that's my advice too.
And make yourself easy to find.
Just work. Yeah.
From making your artist name,
optimization, SEO.
Work on your
SEO. You gotta
SEO.
work on it. Make it easy for people to know who you are and remember your name and click on everything so that they can get to who, or to the important things that you want them to be clicking on.
And that means doing the paperwork. Making sure all your paperwork right.
You gotta be smart about what you're doing. I think is the bigger picture there. Just be smart, get educated, learn about what you need to be doing instead of just diving into something you don't even realize what it is.
Absolutely. Hit me up. I'll steer you in the right direction. That's the first thing you should do. Hit me up. I'll steer you in the right direction. Even if you don't want to sit down with me and talk about it, I'll point you to some podcasts, the music business professionals that I personally listen to and I talk to, and I can email and DM questions.
I also have different levels of like creative support and management and marketing and advertisement, all those different levels of services that are available. You can check them out all on my website. So note that if you are out here in Michigan working hard as a young artist, trying to find your way, there are lots of people and resources available to you. So don't sleep on that. And as I like to say, and I said it last episode, don't sleep on your genius. That's my biggest piece of advice, actually, that one. If you have ideas, go for it.
So it's totally different when you get on stage and gotta say every word of your song for people to hear.
Performance is different.
I went to a showcase last week and seen about 10 cats lip sync.
Can you speak on the difference between like performance and like recording in the studio?
How it feels? Obviously, well, it's
like what it's like.
I feel like it's different for everybody, but for me in the studio, it's very focused. I usually come with a plan, and it's like very much work setting. We knock it out, even though we do, enjoy ourselves, to get the right vibe right, depending on what's going on and my schedule. But I mean, it really just depends. Because I'm not the type of artist who goes in like, oh, I'm about to do an 8-hour studio session. Right. I'm like I said, I need studio time tonight because I got a vibe.
Impulsive. Look, I just figured this out.
Like there's few songs that
sometimes art is on impulse. It's not planned. It just hits you.
My next single, Puff Puff Pass, featuring
Is that just in time for Hash Bash?
Yes.
We
will be releasing that for Hash Bash. Featuring I got Shy Killer on that and Mo Grease again.
Okay.
On another track. Yep. So we're finishing that up. I just gotta get Grease on there. And we will have that for you for 420 season.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about like how you've balanced your life, your music, into your life, like your work as a music artist?
Ooh, it's hard. I'm a Libra. Yeah. I spend my whole life trying to balance my life. Woo. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not always good at it.
Who is?
Like, I'm in a relationship. It's hard to balance out the important part. Relationship time and then
working on it.
Work time and then music time. Especially when you spend time as an artist not being in a relationship and it was all just work, music, work, music, work, music. A little bit of sleep, work, music.
A little bit of sleep. Yeah.
So it is what it is.
It's hard, but you do it.
Yeah.
And just do the work when you have the energy.
I just try and plan everything out as well as possible. Yeah. Proper
Stay
planning.
Organized.
It's the only way to keep balanced. But at the same time, I like being spontaneous because life is not fun if it's not. You're not just doing stuff. Life. Being out in the world. Invite me to a show. Book me for something. Podcast.
What song has the most plays? You can look it up if you need to.
I was about to have. I'm gonna have to check.
That's okay.
Because Pop Out Freestyle been doing good. Yep, Cakes.
Cakes?
Yep. And Slave House at number 2.
I feel like your silly energy is maybe a highlight to you as an artist, but
yeah.
what's maybe like your favorite compliment that you've received from someone? Title, so it's got your at instead of.
I don't feel it's my favorite compliment. It's who it came from.
Okay.
Like, I've had, like, some amazing people that might not mean anything to, like, the normal, everyday rap listener.
Sure.
But to me, it, like, meant the world.
Okay.
So,
tell me about that.
I have to say shout out Kelby from Making It Magazine. He showed me a lot of love, gave me a lot of advice. Just with my music business side, Wendy Day, just having her, like, ask her questions, like, am I doing this right? And have her being like, yeah, that's exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah. That reassurance can really hit.
And then, like, also, like, Kingpin. I got the chance to meet him out in Atlanta at the Coalition DJs conference. That was dope. Big X at Coalition. The president of Coalition DJs.
What's your favorite event that you've been to?
Oh, definitely the Coalition conference.
Okay.
It's lit. Stank on your studios for the showcase. I mean, just being around that many artists in that space is just like, and then the DJs, like, you're meeting everybody from, like, big artists down to, you know, people who just started and just heard about it. Like, I heard this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't even really got no music yet. So that experience is just dope. And I loved it. I met some dope people at Coalition. Shout out Miss Deb. Yeah, Miss Deb, Waka Flocka's mom. Shout out Miss Deb for talking to me, spending a couple minutes. It was this dude who was just talking her ear off, and I know she just wanted to walk the fuck away. But she took a second to speak to me, and I really appreciate you for that. Who else? Memphis Bleak. Just Atlanta in general. Every time I go to Atlanta, it's fun. I met Pastor Troy. Who else? I don't even know. It's just random. I've been going to Atlanta for years. I love y'all.
We mentioned earlier, clearly, that we've worked before.
Mm-hmm.
We worked together before. What was your favorite part about the music video that we made together?
Everything was just so relaxed. It was not a stressful shoot at all. We just have fun with it. And then I feel like you see my vision.
So facts.
It's a problem I have with people. Not a lot of people can see my vision. You saw my vision well, and we executed it, and it turned out wonderful.
Y'all go watch that video.
Yeah.
Go watch the video. It's on my YouTube. So
Swagright do a few covers. Like I said, I'll jump on any beat. So we just hopped on the LMA beat. Fun. That was something that I wrote and I started doing while I was hosting open mic nights at Club Above in Ann Arbor. Shout out Club Above. Shout out Rain and Rain back in town, baby. Gotta get Rain and Rain on the track. That's my girl. She busts up on us and left town, and that's how I ended up getting a hosting gig for open mic night. And that was fun. I still love shout out my whole open mic family. We was out here.
What new things do you have in store?
Like I said, I got the new music coming. I'm working on another beat tape. We got these events coming up, St. Patrick's Day, Pride. Just booking as many shows as I can fit into my schedule. Writing, recording. Anybody need beats? I got beats. So
We're gonna film a new music video.
Yeah, I gotta do way more videos. That's the place I feel like
I
I'm
need to
lacking.
get the dust off of my gimbal, okay?
That is what I'm lacking, videos, and that's what y'all gonna get from me in 2022.
If I'm gonna ask you a question that was kind of a fun question that we asked last time too, which is if you could collaborate on a song with any living artist now, who would you pick to collab with?
Living artist.
If you gotta pick just top 5, I guess. if it makes it hard.
Okay, top 5? That's much easier.
Okay.
So, first of all, I need two things from one person. I need the beat and a verse from Kanye.
Okay, word.
Y'all can hear a little Kanye in my music, definitely, especially in my beats. And then I need Jadakiss. I need Bun B. I need Jay-Z and Mariah Carey.
Okay. that would be fire. That last one.
It gives me like 90s, 99, 2000 vibes.
That would be some fun shit.
But we gonna take it with Kanye into the next. Matter of fact, I kind of want Mariah Carey's daughter on that boy. Her and Nick Cannon's daughter. Oh my gosh, she sounds like Mariah Carey copycat. I'm so impressed. I'm usually not at all impressed with celebrity children. But I was so impressed. Even though I think the song with Kanye and North is cute.
Okay, what about one dead artist? 3 if you can't choose. We reversed it.
Oh, DMX. Snub no. I don't want to argue.
End the conversation.
Even though I have real, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like old school. I feel like if I even asked this nigga to be on the song, he'd challenge me and try to destroy me on my own shit. Because I know this nigga. But it is what it is. I'll take the L.
Yeah, I'm not even a music artist, but I know.
But my number 2, Tupac.
I would, if I had the opportunity to just be in the studio with Juice WRLD, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna say something. Like, you think I'm not gonna walk into the mic? Like, no, I'm next to Juice. I gotta do something.
I would smoke a blunt with DMX and not watch him roll it. That's how much I want to be around this nigga.
I've said shit like that about Snoop Dogg. Like, I really just want to smoke with him once in my life. Then I can die happy. What's the craziest thing you've ever dealt with as an artist?
Everybody want to scam you every day. If I could open up, okay, first of all, my Instagram spam is full of people like, I'll turn your YouTube up, 100,000 views. I'll get you.
That's the internet. that is having an internet.
And then you got the people. I just dealt with somebody in my inbox on Twitter, like, and I'm looking at him like, you're obviously in Africa. Got a little radio station that he plays like music through streaming services, and he's like, "Give me $50, I'll put you on." And he's like, and then you got promoters that were like, "Oh, pay to play," or pay to get in, and then you could perform. But I got 50 niggas on the bill. You might not perform because we might run out of time. And it's 1,000 scams around every corner, and being smart and knowing where to spend your time and energy is very, very hard. And work in packs. That's my best advice. Get a bunch of like artists that make like music, and then click up. Even if y'all ain't a clique and got all the same name, whatever, all that bullshit. Click up. How you think Atlanta popped off? All them niggas clicked up, giving each other features, doing shows all together. Build your brand value. Build your brand value.
Build yourself up. You gotta work together and build each other up too.
Because till you do the work, ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. Just flat the fuck out.
I love your energy. There's a fun question in chat. Have you collaborated with any artists internationally?
Internationally, my single "Fake" was produced by Tyron Woods. He's in South Africa,
Okay.
but I haven't got any features from any international artists. Any international artists want to collaborate? Tap in. Especially if you're a rapper, I would love to send you some beats.
What are some of your goals right now?
My smaller goals is just to click up locally. More artists, more venues. I would like the local venues, especially in Ann Arbor, to support us more as hip hop and R&B artists, because we got fans too. We got supporters too. We got people who will buy tickets too. So, like, quit making us go and perform these shitty venues and bring our fans to these shitty venues, because our fans don't deserve that. Our fans deserve to come and see us at these nice venues. Our fans deserve to come and see us open up for these big name artists. And it just is what it is.
Yeah. I think a lot of businesses out there could be more open-minded in general about some of like the artists that they like.
And our fans got money, so pay us to push your product. I'm much cheaper than Instagram, Google ads, and I'm gonna reach just as many people, because guess what? I'm on all these platforms. If you want your name in a song, come holla at me.
Hi. No,
Hey.
I might holla at you, actually.
Information. Hey, Crave. Hey, Oz. Hey, Sticky.
I'm waiting for it.
Y'all can all tap in. So
I'm gonna make this bread. I'm gonna throw you some. You're gonna throw in DaeBreak. People gonna say, "What the fuck is DaeBreak?" And I'm gonna be right here to answer all of your questions.
Exactly. We will pull up and shoot a video in your establishment.
Yup. Fun shit.
But long-term goals is making this the only thing I do. Like I said, I got a day job. It's a good job. It's a union
really hard
job,
work.
but I don't love it.
Yeah.
So
it's really hard work.
I keep it for the insurance and a reliable paycheck. And it is what it is. But I would rather just travel, because I love traveling. Like I said, I love meeting people. I love meeting fans. Like, I'll be watching my numbers. I know I have fans outside of here. I would love to pull up on them and meet new people, make new fans.
I say that makes new fans always too. It makes a difference. Getting your name out.
Perform at every Pride celebration in the world.
Ayo. That is a big goal. I like that.
Did I mention June 7th? 17th for a brewery?
Yeah.
It's going to be a lit situation.
June 7th.
Pride. Ypsi Pride.
Ypsi Pride.
I got Lucy V from the D coming down.
I should come out with my camera that day.
Definitely. It's definitely going to be a vibe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Shout out on my Pride babies, my rainbow babies. Love y'all. If don't nobody love y'all, Swagright do.
Love is love.
Got the love glasses on.
Happy Pride. Be yourself. If no one's told you today, you're fucking beautiful. Just the way you are. So I'm gonna drop that one on you real quick, because I'm that person. And, yeah. Where can everyone go find you?
Like I said, my SEO is tight, so the easiest way to find me is the Google Swagright Toni. Swagright is all one word. It's swag to the right hand side, RIGHT TON with the I, not a Y. So I'm on Google. My everything will pop up. Like, it's real. Google's real stalker mode, so you can see all my streaming platforms, all my social media platforms, the articles that have been written about me, everything. But Instagram @Swagright Show, TikTok @Swagright Show. YouTube, Swagright Toni, Facebook, Swagright Toni, TikTok, Swagright C.
Always working hard. Next thing, always on to the next thing.
Always working hard, always networking, always loving everybody that show us
That's
love.
why we bringing this back too, this Artist Fridays, because I'm on to the next. We are trying to make shit happen, but make it happen in a bigger way.
Hit the submit link.
Yeah, like go to the Google form.
I know you watching. I know it's some artists that ain't hit the like button yet.
Make sure
but you done came from my page. You hit the link. You watching. You know you want to get on here because y'all be watching me and copy my moves, and I ain't mad at you. Copy me.
For now, this is small and it is what it is, and I like it the way it is, but that don't mean that one day it's not going to be bigger. So just understand that, like, big picture, we're trying to highlight artists in a big way one day, and it might not be today, but it will be tomorrow and the next day and the next fucking day and years later. So we're working hard on this one. This is a big project for me, but make sure you tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. I'll be live with more people. We'll have more features, more artists, and if you want to get involved, find that Google form. It's on my website. It's also on my Instagram, on my Facebook. It's pretty much fucking everywhere, so find it, do me a favor, and then message me after the fact so I know that you're interested and we can get you set up. But like and subscribe while you're here. Find this on Spotify also later, because I will work through it, edit all this together, and make sure it's published as soon as I can. This is fun. I'm excited, and good talks.
I'm excited to be back. I'm glad you're doing this live.
We gonna get some good work together this year.
We definitely
some photo shoots, some shit. We gonna.
Hell yeah!
Thanks for tuning in, hanging out with us, listening.
Y'all the real MVPs.
I'll see y'all next time, and yeah, good shit. Just happy to be here. High five.
Did that. Yeah.
They told me that I couldn't and I did. They told me that I wouldn't and I win. Fuck a hater and a friend, yeah. Bitch, I'm crazy and on 10. I'm doing everything you plan to do while you still playing pretend, I made a promise to myself I was gonna kill this shit. So here we go, this is the realest shit. And I don't know, might be the realest bitch. Hold up, wait a second, they gon' feel this shit. Hate me if you wanna, they been hating cause I'm gay. Don't be getting on these bitches, but I got some time today. I'm like Diddy in my city, girl, don't motherfucking play. Keep swearing that I'm changing, wanna pop up where they lay. I've been working on my stuff, but they swear I'm still cray. Put that on job, Peyton, Prince, a little faith. That's every baby that I love, my reason for every day. I don't do this shit for fame, I just do it for my name, it's Swagright. Yeah, Swagright. Pop out. Lyrics favorite stud.